Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Exceptional products, expert design, experienced professionals. An American Buildings Company authorized builder can turn your dream of a new building into a reality. Because ABC Builders are local contractors, they know your market and can handle your project from beginning to end. So if you're ready today, your ABC Builder is building tomorrow.
Call Munter Enterprises, 518-584-6174.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's hard to know from today and with the weather forecast for the weekend, snow. Well, you know the summer has arrived when the Tour de Cure ride, I knew I was going to do that, happens in Saratoga. And joining me today, returning today, is John Davidson, who's a part of the Tour de Cure, and the development director, Laura Geenaway. So welcome, Laura. Welcome back, John.
Thank you.
Nice
Appreciate
to have
it,
you
Jesse.
here. This is a big event, and I think it really does mean summer has arrived, as strange as that might sound today.
For sure.
Let's talk a bit about last year. You were here last year.
Yep.
We were talking about it, and I was stunned at the time about how many people participate in this. Yeah, close to 2,000 riders, right?
Right. And this year, I think we're hoping for 3,000.
That's unbelievable. Part of that, of course, is accommodating all the riders and the needs. You know, it isn't just hop on your bike and take off. You know, there are a lot of needs. And Laura, for the past year, you've really been concentrating on where should this race take place? What are we going to do to enhance the experience for the riders, the hardcore riders especially, to make sure that they're taken care of in the manner they deserve? But also, let's get this tent open. Let's have families come in. Let's have, you know, you want to ride a tricycle? Come on, you know. That's something for me, I think. So tell me, what have you been working on?
Yeah, so for the last year, we really looked at our tour. And last year, what we noticed at our tour was that it was kind of missing that festival feel and the celebration at the start and finish line.
Oh, okay.
So we're really looking to bring some exciting enhancements for our riders. We're going to work with Mazzone Hospitality on some festival foods that the riders can really just kind of carry around and, you know, visit with people. We're also going to have a beer tent, which we're excited about. Body and Soul will be performing. So it's really going to be a fun festival feel for this year.
Oh, I've got it. Now, you've moved the location.
Correct.
As well. And this is major news for anybody watching. Where is it now?
It's going to be at the Saratoga Spa State Park.
It is. Okay, good. And if I recall, John, there are different rides. There's there's a 10-mile ride, right? There's a 28-mile one, which seemed to be the favorite, I guess. But you got that serious one for guys like you.
Well,
the 100-miler, right?
So our team, and a lot of teams, split it up where you have people that run all the different routes, you know, anywhere from 10 to 100. But we do have a big contingent of 100-milers on our team.
Right.
And they're serious riders, and they treat it like a race, even though it's a ride.
Yeah, right.
But it's open to families, people with, you know, towing a stroller, whatever, for kids, young kids.
Yeah, got
and it's probably the most recognized first 100-mile century ride that most people do because of the support.
Now, the 100-mile course, where does that take you?
They're changing it up this year. Apparently it's a scenic tour of Sacandaga. I'm sure there's no hills, nice and flat. And we'll be back, you know, at least a half hour before everybody else.
Somebody tells me you had a lot to do with that. As development director, that's nice because the 100-mile ride is a serious ride. Yes. You know, I'm thinking about the one that runs around Lake George in the summer.
Right.
It's nice if it's scenic, right?
It is.
But also, you know, there are needs along the route. I don't care if you're an amateur or a professional. What about the water stations, things like that?
Sure, so we're really excited to bring Water Monster on, and it's a great opportunity for local companies to get involved and put their logo on them. and it's going to allow us to bring a green initiative to tour and eliminate a lot of waste. In previous
bottles.
years had
Right.
water bottles, so
Yeah,
this will be kind of a big water tower with spigots, and will make some efficiency for our rest stops.
I've got it. You know, and you said it in passing, but I want to cycle back on it. You know, when you try to create a festival environment like that, you want to have music, Body and Soul Live, which is sort of a contingent of a
New York players.
Yeah, New York players. That's right. So you know you're going to have killer music. I got news for you. If they can't motivate you to ride, nobody will motivate you to ride. But you've got food, you've got a beer tent, Mazzone's involved. They always do a first-class job on everything. HD screen at the finish line, I think you were telling me. Just, you know, really well thought out. And when you get that many people, over 2,000 people, you know, you've really got to be organized. So
Support is key.
It is. Now, I don't want to end the interview without reminding you that the funds that they raise go to American Diabetes Association. You know, it is almost an epidemic. You hear that word thrown around a lot, but really like 1 in 11 people have diabetes. And, you know, there isn't any cure for it, but the Tour de Cure is to help find a cure. And that's what makes this race very special. And I know it's why it's so supported by the community. And you get 2,000 people to do anything. Okay.
That's right. Here in Saratoga.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I've got to go here, I've got to go there. So we'll get everybody there. It's like $25 to register. What's the website?
It's diabetes.org/Saratoga.
Diabetes.org/Saratoga. John and his drafters, I think, you know, how many strong?
So we have, typically last year we had 300 riders. We were number 5 in the country and raised $95,000 last year alone. So, you know, if you don't have a team, you want to join us, Jesse, you know, jump on the David Spurs drafters.
I'm the guy that's in the golf cart, okay? That's
That's okay. You can ride a golf cart around the 10 miles.
So yes, you know, you need to put a team together, and just remember that the money's going to the Diabetes Association, which is important. Well, John, great to see you again.
Same here.
Laura, pleasure
Thanks,
to meet
Jesse.
you. Boy, nice work. You really put a lot into this.
Thank you.
The date again is Sunday, June 4, Saratoga State Park.
Correct.
Sunday, June 4. You guys get an early start. I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
But it's like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
And really about 8 o'clock, depending on the length of the race,
Sure.
things really get moving. But register early, so you don't have to worry about that. Put a team together, or call John at Davidson Brothers, right in downtown Glens Falls, and they'll find a spot for you.
Thanks, Jesse.
Great, thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Great.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, luketvonline.com.
Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Exceptional products, expert design, experienced professionals. An American Buildings Company authorized builder can turn your dream of a new building into a reality. Because ABC Builders are local contractors, they know your market and can handle your project from beginning to end. So if you're ready today, your ABC Builder is building tomorrow.
Call Munter Enterprises, 518-584-6174.